everyone, I'm Eliza and I'm here to talk to you about Lumedia Musicworks and how important it is for you to give to them on North Texas Giving Day. So a little bit about myself. I am a musician and I moved to Texas to pursue my master's in classically trained voice about 4 years ago now. And my journey to classical music is kind of unique in that I grew up in a household with no television and no video games. And so the only thing I had to keep me entertained, besides my own imagination, was music and books. And both of my parents love music and brought a lot of different types of music into my home. But very early on, I remember being captivated by classical music and the stories and emotions that I could create in my mind when I listened to it. When my parents saw that I was really interested in music, they jumped on it. They got me piano lessons. They got me into kinder music. They worked really hard to get me into children's choir and all these music opportunities because they really valued it and recognized it and had formative music experiences in their life as well. And so I grew up in this environment that really fostered that connection of music. Now, because I lived in a less populated area, in a much more rural area, I didn't get to see this type of live music very often at all. Maybe a handful of times before I decided to become a musician had I seen an orchestra play, and that was even more than a lot of my friends and family that I grew up with. And I remember those experiences just being life-changing, like feeling the vibration of the sound in the air and watching, 50 musicians perform a piece of music all in a perfect synchronized dance was just really exciting to me, and one of the main reasons I decided to pursue music for my professional life. So when I came to North Texas and I met Juliana, she had just started Lumedia Musicworks, and she asked if I would help them with doing some concerts, helping them run the front of house operation stuff. And I had been kind of familiar with early music and Baroque music, like I knew what it sounded like, but I'd never had an intimate experience with it. And I remember being at their first concert, and it was, I believe, the first one that I went to. They were in a church, like a little conference room, and the musicians are coming in and they're bringing this like big bulky harpsichord, and the violinist comes in and she has like 3 cases of 3 different sizes and opens them up and has these like instruments I'd never seen before inside, and then the concert starts, and it was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. I was right there. I was experiencing the music in a way that I never dreamed I would be able to. And I was sharing that with a room full of people. And that's when I really realized how important music is for connection. And not just connection to beautiful things, but connection to the shared experience you have when you do that, the space you're sharing with the musicians, the space you're sharing with fellow audience members, and the space you're sharing with yourself as you just get to experience that music. And through Lumedia Musicworks, I've been able to experience that at every concert, and I've been able to see other people experience that, and it just reaffirms how important it is to have that stepping stone of beautiful, emotional, musical sound for all people to be able to enjoy. And that's what Lumedia Musicworks really works to do, and that's why I'm passionate about what they do. So please, after that a little bit of a long story, consider supporting them on North Texas Giving Day. I've made a little fundraiser page, and I would appreciate any help that you can give for them and for the communities that they impact.